Imagine a place outside the chaos and constraints of ordinary life, where light and sound combine as soulful vibration. Time becomes a groove, and past and present converge on the flip side of the familiar. You know the place at the corner of memory and surprise, where the way back meets the what if, where expectations twist and slide like a bebop riff, and it's a straight shot into time out of mind. A place where the music always swings, the vibe is always chill, the truth is always spoken, and the good feeling is positively mutual. Welcome to the cool spot.
Cool. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to opening night at the Cool Spot. We invite you to sit back, relax, and let time fall away for tonight's artistic adventure in 4 acts. I'm going to turn it over to our man on the microphone, your conduit to the cool, BT. Take it away.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Beats Turner from WJBC. Welcome to the Cool Spot, Act 1, in which we calibrate the contents of cool. What is cool? Cool is rebellion with critical intent and social import. Cool is wearing sunglasses at night. It's Langston Hughes and Josephine Baker bringing Harlem to Paris. It's Lester Young in a pork pie hat. Cool is the unasked question, the attraction of the unexpected. And cool is you too, right here, right now. We are on air for the next 2 hours. If you're out there listening, tuning in, say hello. Tell us where you're listening from, what coolness you're up to tonight. In the meantime, here's DG and the trio playing an all-time classic, Old Devil Moon. And speaking of time, we want to send this one out across the time-space continuum to astronauts Frank Borman and Jim Lovell of the Gemini 7. Imagine, this very day, December 18th, 1965, they are wrapping up 14 days in orbit, getting ready to take us out there to that Old Devil Moon.
BT, what are you hearing from the cool crowd this evening?
We got a lot of messages here. We got David from Maine. We've got Dana in Mendocino, California. We've got Mark here in PDX. Got messages from Tracy, Stephanie, Sarah, Bob, who says very hot first tune. So many of y'all, thanks for being here in the cool spot tonight.
Awesome. Please say hello to our show host this evening, Sweet Susie Mars.
Hey, DG. Hey, guys. Welcome to the Cool Spotlight, which tonight we are delighted to share with Stone Soup in Corvallis, Oregon. Stone Soup is a nonprofit, all-volunteer organization providing a full meal each day to any person in need. A portion of all your contributions tonight will go to support the important work that they do. And we also have a very cool raffle tonight. Everyone who donates $20 or more will be entered to win in one of 4 wonderful prizes, and much more on that later.
Thanks, Mrs. When are we, actually? Ms. Mars, can you tell them how they contribute?
Well, I'm so glad you asked, DG. In the event description on your screen, there are links for our digital tip jars for tonight. You can click on the paypal.me link or the Venmo link on your device of choice. The Cool Spot has no cover charge, so we appreciate your contributions. Smash that share button, my friends.
Thanks so much, Suze. And don't you have something special for the folks tuning in at home?
Indeed I do. There is nothing that says cool like a cocktail, and for that, I want to take you to our favorite mixologist, Vinny Chambray.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I gotta go away.
Baby, it's cold out there.
This evening has been
hoping that you drop in.
so very nice.
I'll hold your hands there, just like
My
ice.
mother will start to
Beautiful, what's your
worry, and
hurry?
father will be pacing the
Listen to
floor.
the fireplace roar.
So really, I'd better scurry.
Beautiful, don't hurry.
Well, maybe just a half a drink more.
I'll keep the record while I
The
pour.
neighbors might think,
Baby, it's bad out there.
say what's in this drink.
I'm actually glad you said that. This is my original. I like to call this the Vinny Vintime Chambray drink. Now this drink, you can get this on a cloudy day, on a sunny day, any type of day. It begins with vodka. I usually do 1 part, but when you're feeling good, you can go a little more. It's up to you. Now I like to mix 1 part apple cider. I got some apples in it. It makes me happy. Then I mix it with a little ginger beer. Ginger beer always makes you feel good. And now we do what we always do. We get a little shakes. You like that? Here we go. Come on.
I've got to go home.
Absolutely. You can take my car.
Say, lend me a comb.
No, seriously. I have several cars. I have maybe even 7.
You've really been grand.
Please, I absolutely respect your power as a
But
woman.
don't you see?
I do. We need to dismantle the patriarchy yesterday. It should have been,
There's bound to be talk tomorrow.
Not on my social media feed, because I am not going to do...
At least there will be plenty implied.
Implied? You just watch how quickly I will unfriend those no
I
counts.
really can't stay.
Neither can I. This is actually not my apartment, and I just did this to impress you, okay?
Oh, but
that
it's
cold
My, that sounds like a good one. And I see, Suze, you are already enjoying the cocktail. Awesome. Well, it's just in time for this next musical selection. And ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to invite to join us on stage at the Cool Spot, Danny Danger.
Something cool. I'd like to order something cool. It's so warm here in town, and the heat gets me down. Yes, I'd like something cool. It's nice to simply sit and rest a while. Now I know it's a shame I can't think of your name. I remember your smile. I don't ordinarily drink with strangers. I most usually drink alone. But you were so awfully nice to ask me, and I'm so terribly far from home. Like my dress, I must admit, it's very, very old. But it's simple and neat, just right for the heat. Save my furs for the cold. A cigarette, well, I don't smoke them as a rule, but I'll have one. It could be fun with something cool. You couldn't imagine that I one time had a house with so many rooms I couldn't count them all. I'll bet you couldn't imagine I had 15 different balls couldn't picture a time I went to Paris in the fall. And who would think the man I loved was quite so handsome, quite so charmed. Well, it's though it's just a memory. I'd almost forgot, 'cause the weather's so hot and I'm feeling so bad about the day. Wait, I'm such a fool. He's just a guy who stopped to buy me something cool. Something cool.
Danny Danger, ladies and gentlemen. As the man said, if you don't know, now you know. That's going to wrap up Act 1 of The Cool Spot. Coming up in Act 2, we're going to celebrate a remarkable individual who's approaching an upcoming milestone. We'll be joined by the amazing poet Anis Mojgani. The trio will heat it up, and who knows, it might be a celebrity sighting or two. In the inimitable words of Miles Davis, "A legend is an old man with a cane, known for what he used to do. I'm still doing it." And now here's Sweet Suze with a word from our sponsors.
Well, to contribute to the Cool Spot, click on our digital tip jars. The PayPal.me link and the Venmo link are in the event description. Any amount is welcome. And if you donate $20 or more tonight, you're entered in a raffle for one of our 4 wonderful prizes. The Cool Spot is brought to you by the 1905, the best jazz and pizza in Portland. Patio open every day. Left Door Streaming, and your one stop for live streaming, Left Door Streaming. Once again, contributions from tonight's show will benefit Stone Soup in Corvallis, Oregon, a nonprofit, all-volunteer organization providing a full meal each day to any person in need. To contribute to the Cool Spot, click on our digital tip jars. The PayPal.me link and the Venmo link are in the event description, and any amount is welcome. And don't forget about our fabulous raffle. Everyone who donates $20 or more tonight will be entered in a raffle for one of our 4 wonderful prizes. From our favorite jazz club, the 1905 in Portland, Oregon, a $100 gift certificate for their amazing pizza. From Spella Cafe, a $50 selection of their award-winning roasted coffees. And from Missionary Chocolates, a $50 gift certificate for handmade gluten-free chocolates. And from Portland's Abbey Creek Winery, a $50 gift certificate for their distinctive wines. So, gentlemen, you need to keep those phones ringing. Oh, excuse me. $1,000?
Should watch the birth of their children.
Yeah, for sure.
Why?
Well, they're married to the woman. They should know everything that goes on.
The opinion has been expressed that it lacks delicacy.
Oh, no, not at all. I mean, you're really one, aren't you? I mean, you're married, you become one, and you should participate in all the ups and downs of everything.
No, I definitely don't.
You're very vehement about that.
Yes.
Why?
Oh, well, I don't think it'd be very nice for them to see it.
Well, it has been said that it would strengthen family bonds, this mutual sharing of an experience.
Oh, it might do. Perhaps it might do them good. Perhaps they might not have so many children if they watch the birth.
Yes, I do. I think it's a good idea.
Are you a mother yourself?
Not yet.
But you think this experience should be shared?
Yes, I think it's a very good idea.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, mate, it's got nothing to do with me. I'm not married. No, their place is outside waiting. Yes, definitely.
Why?
I think it's a very good thing and a thing all men should learn about.
Well, that depends. It depends on the temperament of the husband,
yeah,
and also the, well, the feelings of the wife, whether she would like it or not.
Yeah.
But as regards myself, I think I prefer to be at the birth. Yes, I think I would.
I definitely do not.
Why not, sir?
Well, I think it's a job for the hospital authorities.
No, I don't think so.
Why not? Why not?
Just a personal feeling, I think.
Just tuning in, welcome to the cool spot. That was I Thought About You. Perfect segue to Act 2. It's Your Night, the essence of cool, in which we give a shout out to the very cool among us. DG, who are we celebrating tonight?
Tonight, it's Your Night. The essence of cool shout out goes out to one, wait for it, Sam Stern of Corvallis, Oregon, whom it just turns out, by uncanny coincidence, happens to be turning 70 next week. Warmest felicitations and best wishes from the cool spot, Sam. In the words of Duke Ellington, we love you madly. The cool spot's sweet Susie Mars has a portrait of Sam.
From the mean streets of Detroit, Michigan, to the fertile fields of Champaign County, Illinois, to the verdant forests of the Willamette Valley in Oregon, our man Sam has been keeping it cool since 1950. He's an educator, a father, tennis player, cyclist, world traveler, author, jazz lover, and much, much more. Sam, in celebration of 70, that's 70 revolutions around the sun, we'd like to shine the cool spotlight on you tonight. Can you stand it? DG, will you do the honors with a musical tribute to our birthday boy?
You know I could, but I feel like a cat like Sam deserves something special. So I sent a call down the memory wire and connected with someone quite experienced in providing birthday salutations, most notably at a little event on May 19th, 1962. Here we go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You're not hyperventilating, are you? Breathe. Happy birthday, Samsy Wamsy Poo. I mean, happy birthday, Mr. Dean of Education. Ooh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sam. One of my other favorite things about Sam is he actually lived in Champaign. Oh, I would have liked to have known him, but he was just a kid, and my candle burned out long before his memory ever did. I mean, he's only 70. His memory should be still really good right now. But, Sam, your family should keep an eye on that. Happy birthday, sweetie. Champagne!
Thank you to award-winning Canadian comedian, impersonator, and impressionist Tracy Bell for conjuring up the one and only Marilyn Monroe for us tonight. Tennis and cycling and state education, research and writing on new innovations, traveling and teaching and living abroad. These are the Sam things we loudly applaud. Taking sabbaticals expertly bartered, technical training and hanging at Harvard, funding new buildings resplendent with bling. These are a few of Sam's favorite things.
You know, that's really beautiful, Suze, but I feel like we need to let folks know what people are really saying about Sam. BT, why don't you start us off?
Happy birthday, Sam, from the other side of the world. a world much of which you have visited or ridden a bicycle through. We have thoroughly enjoyed our time together and wish for many more times ahead. Hope you have a great birthday. Once we are through with this COVID situation, we'd love to see you again. Australia beckons. All the best, Richard and Michelle.
For nearly a quarter century, I've been blessed and honored to call Sam Stern one of the closest friends. And the word friend doesn't truly cover it. We've been part of each other's sorrows, joys, and life transitions. Throughout it all, I treasure most his humor, caring intellect, loyalty, and brotherhood. Happy 70th, Sam. You'll always be just a little bit older and a little bit wiser. I'll always be just a little bit funnier. Your brother, Tony.
Sam, we wish you a very happy birthday, entering the next decade, not only of life, but of the adventures to come. Speaking from experience, the 70s are wonderful. Best wishes, Rich and Anna.
Although we haven't spent a lot of time together, what you have shown me is that you are a kind and caring man of integrity with a wonderful laugh and a keen sense of humor. And you know how to tell a story, my friend, whether at lunch, dinner, or on a bike, or simply sharing a beer together. A very happy number 70, Sam. Cheers, Dennis Schultz.
Sam, Beth told everyone in her invitation that you love jazz more than anything. Woo, even bicycling. Maybe we'll have to schedule a special jazz concert during the 2021 Loop Tour, assuming that we get to go. Happy 70th birthday, Ann Asbell.
To WB3KTP aka Sam Stern, also known as Sam Stern. What fun we had as middle school teachers in the 1970s and early 80s. Starting the Drexel Hill Middle School Amateur Radio Club with you were some of the best years of my teaching experience. Congratulations on reaching your 70th birthday. You're catching up to me. Happy birthday and best wishes, Dave and Memes Tatum.
I take this opportunity to say how lucky I was to discover Oregon and your beautiful country at your place with you. I often think of the time I spent in Corvallis, of your welcoming me so kindly, meeting your friends, walking in the forests. It was wonderful. Yours, Nadia.
Happy birthday, Sam. Having done the 70s, I can assure you'll have a fun time. Betty Duval.
Hey, Sam. Welcome to the 70s. Happy birthday, David and Lynn Groob.
Bruce and Sharon would like to wish Sam a happy and healthy birthday. We've enjoyed your visits and look forward to many more. You're an inspiration. We love Jesse and feel so blessed to have him join our family, and we are so grateful that you and Beth are part of the package. We can't wait to celebrate in person and meet the rest of the family.
Sam, keep pedaling. We ride for beer. Charlie and Marcia.
What to say? Sam has been my friend, my mentor, my counselor, my inspiration. He's also my favorite stepson. He got me to start cycling in 2016, and I'll be forever grateful. An old soul who also really knows how to enjoy life. John.
Happy birthday, Dad. Although I am sad not being able to spend it in person with you, I feel blessed to have a family that ages well and hope the trend continues on and on to the next generation. From David.
Sam, we hope your 70th year is filled with all your favorites: jazz, tennis, bicycling, and family. We'll be happy honoring your special day with an IPA. Happy birthday from Kevin and Jimena.
I appreciate the light, guidance, and structure you gave me through college. I appreciate the obligation-free guidance you offer. Thank you, Sam Peltier.
Looking forward to tapping into your newfound septuagenarian wisdom on our next, may it be soon, walk in McDonald Forest. Skip Rung.
It's a great pleasure to take part in your 70th birthday. I want to assure you that you are absolutely my very best friend among those that I have in America. Of course, I have not so many American friends, but be sure that you are the best one. Antoine and Zakia.
Congratulations on being 7/10 of the way to a century old. You told me in my first month here that already there was a building named after me on campus. Then you pointed out the window and said, there is Ed Hall. What a wonderful journey from having no college of education and a building surrounded by chicken wire to a standalone college in Furman Hall. Thank you for your leadership and friendship along the journey, Ed Ray.
So, Sam, on the 20th anniversary of your 50th birthday, what's next on your bike-it list? Hope you all are staying safe and well. Regards, Alan.
Happy birthday, Sam. Although we couldn't get Sherm to join us for breakfast that morning in Corvallis at the Broken Yoke, we could share good memories of Deanly afternoons of drinks with umbrellas, or DWU for short. Mark Abbott.
Happy 70th, Sam. With love from your baby sister, Anita.
Happy birthday, Sam. It's a real pleasure having you and Beth in the neighborhood. Dave and I look forward to hearing tales of your adventures in a COVID-free time. Cheers, Barb and Dave Corden.
Hey, Dad. Happy 70th. We've shared so much over the years. I've had so many fond memories of going to amazing concerts, playing music, making food, spending time with family and friends, playing tennis, going for hikes, bike rides, runs, watching Jackie Chan movies, taking epic trips. I could keep going for a while, and I know I'm not the only one who has the privilege to share such special things with you. You have an amazing way of connecting to people and keeping a sense of adventure and curiosity alive in everything you do. You inspire me every day. I love you so much, and I'm so happy to be able to celebrate you tonight. Jesse.
Happy 70th, Sam. We so enjoyed the table tennis connection with our son and your mother, and hope to watch more of your games in the future. All the best, Kath and Kevin.
Ann says, happy birthday, Sam. Thanks for being on the search committee that brought me here.
I was able to surprise you for your 50th and 60th birthdays, but was stumped by holding a 70th birthday party in the time of COVID. I will be forever grateful to Darrell Grant for his gracious and generous gift of music that can be shared with your family and friends around the world. And to all who can contribute to Stone Soup, I'm so thankful. Happy, happy birthday to the one who still takes my breath away. I love you, Sam. Beth. Well, thank you, Sam, for showing us what cool really is.
Thank you, Suze. Here's a little something special for Sam from the pen of John Lewis of the Modern Jazz Quartet, and a nod to our mutual friend, pianist Frank Amselem in Paris.
And his wife, Therese. You know, Suze, I'm feeling this itch lately to travel. I don't know why. Do you ever feel kind of like cooped up? I mean, I'm longing for the luxury of a jetliner. I mean, we are living in the golden age of travel, are we not?
Well, I'm not so sure. You know what they say. Time to spare, go by air. Well, I say pack up the car and the kids and hit the road, Jack. Have some fun, or you can pass on the California sun. Make a run down Route 101 from Brookings northward to Astoria. Oh, 400 miles of coastal all the way. Oh, have some fun on Route 101. Well, you're stuck in Seattle, got to skedaddle. Everyone in Portland's gone oceanside. It's hailing in Salem. The Halem is always dry. Seaside's got a party, Cannon Beach is arty. Hebo, neat tarts, and Garibaldi. Once you take off on this coastal run, oh, that'll take you the length of Oregon. Oh, make some tracks down Route 101. Play it, guys. Down Seal Rock Way, it's on Newport for big yachts. Let's not forget yachts, slots in Lincoln City. Depot Bay is pretty. Every day in Florence the weather's fine. Coos Bay to Bandit, Paws will be landed. You may never make it to the California line once you get hip on this coastal run. Oh, don't you wait until this day is done. Oh, make some tracks down Route 101. Can't drive fast on Route 101. Ain't no grass on Route 101. Shake your on Route 101.
Thank you, Suze. And thank you all for joining us tonight at the Cool Spot. Please don't forget to contribute to the cause. We have a new PayPal link, I believe, in the chat, so that should work, and Venmo is also there. And before we finish, BT, can you let us hear what's coming down the cool waves?
Yes, our latest. Doug says, Beth, what a great party and no spilled wine on your floor. Rosemary says, this is so fun. Sam should have birthdays more often. Michael says, right on. I thought you were turning 60. Got messages from Jason in Nashville, Richard and Michelle in Southern Australia, Tony and Charlie in Corvallis, Jesse Stern in Reno, Ezra Weiss and Marilyn Keller, Montevilla Jazz right here in Portland, Carol in Michigan, Elizabeth and Michael in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Thanks, everyone, for your messages here at the Cool Spot.
Thanks, BT. And we want to once again send out our best wishes to Sam Stern and family. Sam, we know how much you love the Willamette Valley, but for someone of your experience and expertise who loves a creative challenge, we've got an incredible ground floor opportunity in a prime swath of real estate. So why don't you consider it a while? And the trio is going to play a classic from Sammy Fain and Irving Kahn, made famous by the one and only Lady Day.
The words of Lester Young, a little ticky boom, a little one stick. You dig? Be cool. Here's Sweet Suze with a word from our sponsors.
The Cool Spot is brought to you by the 1905. The best jazz and pizza in Portland. Patio is open every day. Left Door Streaming, your first call for live streaming. Once again, contributions from tonight's show will benefit Stone Soup in Corvallis, a nonprofit, all-volunteer organization providing a full meal each day to any person in need. To contribute to the Cool Spot, click on our digital tip jars. The PayPal.me link and the Venmo link are in the event description. Any amount is welcome. And don't forget about our fabulous raffle. Everyone who donates $20 or more tonight will be entered in a raffle for one of our 4 wonderful prizes. From our favorite jazz club, the 1905 in Portland, Oregon, a $100 gift certificate for their amazing pizza. From Spella Cafe, a $50 selection of their award-winning roasted coffees. From Missionary Chocolates, a $50 gift certificate for handmade gluten-free chocolates. And from Portland's Abbey Creek Winery, $50 gift certificate for their distinctive wines. So keep those phones ringing, gentlemen.
Do you think that husbands should help their wives with weekend housework?
Yes, I think they should. It's just natural.
Are you married?
No, I'm single, but I do all the housework myself. I live on my own.
You cook?
Well, I don't eat very much. I cook now and again.
You sew and mend and that kind of thing?
Oh, yeah, the best I can do. Seeing I've been out of work about 2.5 months.
Oh, good Lord, no. No, I wouldn't say that. I don't think I should do
why's
that. Well, poor old man, he works too hard. The wives have got nothing to do. Do you think that husbands should help with the housework at the weekends?
Well, that all depends. If the wife goes to work through the week, I think he should help.
I see.
But otherwise, I don't. I think he should relax a little bit.
Are you married?
I am.
Does your husband go to work? I suppose he does.
Oh, yes.
And you?
Yes.
Oh, you both go to work? So your husband does cooking and that kind of thing at home?
Oh, yes, everything.
Definitely. My word, I do. It's only fair that they should do that.
You're married?
Yes. Can't you see it in the face?
I thought you were even out.
Go ahead.
You do a lot of weekend housework?
Yes, I do it all.
What does your wife do? Why do you do the housework?
She rests.
Think that husbands should help with the weekend housework?
It all depends what chores they've got to do themselves.
Oh. How's it organised at your house?
Well, I have 4 girls, and there's a lot of work to do.
Oh, I guess that means that Dad can sit down most of the time.
And no, he's out most of the time to keep out of my way.
We'd like to bring up a special guest to join us in this next number of our set. They say that poetry is nearer to truth than history. And we all know there are few things more powerful than the spoken word, and it's our honor to share the cool spot this evening with a beautiful man of rhythm and words, Mr. Anis Mojgani.
Two birds calling across the river in the night to each other, or both on the same side and still calling to another caller upon the river's farther side. And do the birds sing to the same absent feathered call, or each to their own, waiting the response from their own caller's song? Or is it to nothing that both birds do call, with both birds in their dark waiting in the trees of one riverbank's arm for the call of some winged nothing to carry over and find them with the nothing's gentle mouth made known by the sound it holds now? Both birds waiting, or hoping, or neither, just maybe listening to how the dark holds the song of their selves when no longer held in the dark of their own bodies. When a something burns, the something is not the thing burning, nor even is the burning that what burns, but rather that which set it aflame. And not match nor lighter, neither Molotov nor kerosene, not hand striking, but rather the thing under the hand, under the match, under the striking. The thing burning is the want for warmth, the warmth of being heard, of being seen, of being touched, of being known. Even as of the star, the body of it, long since gone now, its light exited to carry itself to the side of the dark that holds our seasons and us spinning beneath them. The two birds are not the birds, but the vessel held by the branch and night, that they might make known a song in a darkness. So much we make outside our bodies to hear the within, to throw the untouchable upon a something to be known. The residue of the spirit left as it passes through the veil. The invisible individual, though naked, seen pushing footsteps in the sand. The shape of a wind made, known by what it moves through, what its movement is made against. Field grass, a flag rippling, the curving of a sea's wave, a stone wall tumbling over a dance. That which is unseen in us. This too is how we come to know what it is. For the painting is not the picture but the stroke, the song the notes, not the instrument lifting it. The light defines itself by how it exits the dark, but upon exiting it can only cease to be. Inside the vessel of another that might hear what the hearts of others have wrought, have sung. Listen to what we have brought, to what we are singing. Listen, what do you want to have brought in return? What do you want to have sung? What do you wish to have given? What do you wish to sing? Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, Anis, you are just too cool for school. Wow. Our next guest has traveled around the world and taught dancing to the stars. We caught her tonight to give you all some cool tips on dancing the night away at home.
Good evening. Professor Donovan Hamilton Weatherford III here for our segment called Breaking Down the Cool. My guest tonight is dance creator Kimba Shannon. Tonight, we're talking about the misconception suffered by so many people that it's easy to be cool, that acquiring cool is effortless, take no practice. They look around at artists and think, oh, I could be like that. I could be that cool. I'm so happy to have Kimba here tonight to explain the actual truth. Take, for example, something as common as social dancing. As a dancer and distinguished teacher, Kimba, what are the main elements of cool in social dancing?
To be cool while social dancing is to find the right outfit, the right vibe, and the right dance partner. You got to come dressed, hair done. You have to have the vibe. It's way more laid back. And you have to pick a partner that you really want to, want to do the moves with.
Splendid. Let's observe. Astonishing. Simple indeed. Well, we've broken them down for the folks at home. Can you put them through the paces?
All right, now, y'all move your legs, right and left. Make sure you stick with your partner here. All right, and that twist, lift that leg up, lift it way up, and when you're doing the jerk, you move your arms, you wiggle that booty. Wiggly, come on. Pump those arms and legs at the same time. Keep it going and breathe it, and pump it. Use your body. Here, up and down, the 1, 2, 3. You want to move it. All right, now you want to stroll with your partner. Don't leave your partner in the park. Walk it back. Now you're going to go forward and back. You want to flirt here. Make sure you're flirting. Woo! Go past him. Make sure he's looking at your body, honey. Look up and down. Let it go. See him. Look him in your eyes. Try to get that money from him. Go down and come back up. Swim it up. Save only yourself, not him. Don't think about him much. Here we go. Hitchhike to the right. Hitchhike to the left. Let it go. Look at him. All right. Hope y'all having fun here. Really wiggle. Come up and down. All right. Now stay on your feet right here. Have fun.
Wonderful. There you have it, people. The cool has been broken down. Now you have no excuses. Join in as Professor Kimba Shannon and Rashad Parisian demonstrate a cool spot original dance, the Black Step.
I'm done.
And that was dancer Kimba Shannon here on the Cool Spot. Suze, Do you want to remind people how they can see that dance lesson and Vinny C's cool cocktail again?
Yes, they can go to thecoolspot.club.
Thanks, Suze. You know, here at the Cool Spot, we talk a lot about what cool is. And yes, cool is music and style, but it's more than that. BT, as you said at the top of the show, cool is rebellion with critical intent and social import. Cool is how artists respond to the core dilemmas of American life. Cool is the eloquent voice of defiance with dignity. I'm so glad that the Cool Spot is a place to conjure and reflect on those voices.
My name is Paul Robeson, and anything I have to say, I have said in public all over the world, and that is why I'm here today.
Are you now a member of the Communist Party?
Oh, please, please. The reason I'm here today, from the mouth of the State Department itself, is I should not be allowed to travel because I have struggled for the independence of the colonial peoples of Africa. The other reason I'm here today, again, from the State Department and from the record of the Court of Appeals, is that when I am abroad, I speak out against injustices against the Negro people in this land. That is why I'm here. I'm not being tried for whether I'm a communist. I'm being tried for fighting for the rights of my people, who are still second-class citizens in this country, in the United States of America. My name is Paul Robeson. My name is Paul Robeson.
Are you now a member of the Communist Party?
Oh, please, please, please.
Please answer, will you, Mr. Robeson? Were you requested to submit a non-communist affidavit?
Under no conditions would I think of signing such an affidavit. It is a contradiction of the rights of American citizens.
Are you now a member of the Communist Party?
Would you like to come to the ballot box when I vote and take off the ballot and see?
Mr. Chairman, I respectfully suggest the witness be directed to answer the question. You are directed to answer the question.
I invoke the Fifth Amendment and forget it.
The witness talks very loud when he makes a speech, but when he invokes the Fifth Amendment, I can't hear him.
I have medals for diction. I can talk very loud.
Will you talk a little louder?
I invoke the Fifth Amendment loudly.
Sir, who are Mr. and Mrs. Vladimir
I
Mikheyev?
invoke the Fifth Amendment.
Do you know a Manning Johnson?
I invoke the Fifth Amendment.
Do you know Gregory Kifet?
I invoke the Fifth Amendment.
Do you know a Max Jurgen?
I invoke the Fifth Amendment.
Max, you are here because you are promoting the communist cause.
My name is Paul Robeson. My name is Paul Robeson. I am here because I'm opposing the neo-fascist cause, which I see arising in these committees. Jefferson could be sitting here, and Frederick Douglass could be sitting here. Eugene Debs could be sitting here. My name is Paul Robeson. My name is Paul Robeson. My mother was born in the World State. My mother was a slave. My ancestors, in the time of Washington, baked bread for George Washington's troops when they crossed Delaware. My father was a slave. Stand here, struggling for the rights of my people, full citizens in this country. And we are not in Mississippi, not in Montgomery, Alabama, not in Washington. We are nowhere. And that is why I'm here today. You want to shut up every Negro who has the courage to stand up and fight for the rights of his people. My name is Paul Robeson. My name is everything I have to say. I do not stay right because my father was a slave. My people died to build this country. And I'm going to stay here and have a part of it just like you. And no fascist-minded people will drive me from it. Is that my name is Paul Robeson. Anything I have to say, I have said in public all over the world.
Now, what prejudice are you talking about? You were graduated from Rutgers. You were graduated from the University of Pennsylvania. I remember seeing you play football at Lehigh. There was no prejudice against you.
Just a moment. This is something I challenge very deeply. That the success of a few Negroes will make up for $700 a year for thousands of Negro families in the South. My father was a slave, and I had cousins who are sharecroppers. I do not see success in terms of myself. I have sacrificed hundreds of thousands of dollars for what I believe. My name is Paul Robeson. Anything I have to say, I have said in public all over the world, and that is why I'm here today. My name is Paul Robeson. My name is...
Many thanks to the great Paul Robeson for lighting up the cool spot tonight, speaking truth to power. That wraps up our third act from the cool spot. This is Beats Turner from WJBC. In the words of Charles Mingus, take it easy, but take it. Be cool. And now here's Sweet Suze with a word from our sponsors.
The Cool Spot is brought to you by the 1905, the best jazz and pizza in Portland. Patio open every day. Left Door Streaming, your first call for live streaming. And once again, contributions from tonight's show will benefit Stone Soup in Corvallis, Oregon, a nonprofit, all-volunteer organization providing a full meal each day to any person in need. To contribute, click on the paypal.me link or the Venmo link. And don't forget about our fabulous raffle. Everyone who donates $20 or more tonight will be entered in a raffle for one of our 4 wonderful prizes. From our favorite jazz club, the 1905 in Portland, Oregon, a $100 gift certificate for their amazing pizza. And from Spella Cafe, a $50 selection of their award-winning roasted coffees. And from Missionary Chocolates, it's almost gone, a $50 gift certificate for handmade gluten-free chocolates. And from Portland's Abbey Creek Winery, a $50 gift certificate for their distinctive wines.
Excuse me. Did you fill in your census paper?
I did.
I guessed you would. Are you married?
I'm a widow.
Oh, I see. Thank you very much. Oh, are you married?
Yes.
Ah, in the recent census form, you had to make an entry there on who was the head of the house. Who's the head of your house?
My father.
Oh. You have a husband?
Yes.
Oh, neither of you is the head of the house?
No.
Oh, you live with your parents, do you?
Yes.
I see. Who's the head of your house?
I am.
Oh, are you married?
Yes.
You have a husband?
Yes.
Oh, would he say the same thing?
Yes.
Oh, you weren't quite certain of that last yes, I noticed.
Yes.
In the census paper, whose name did you put down when it required you to answer who was head of the house?
Mine.
Oh, he was happy with that?
Yes.
I see. Who is the head of your house?
Well, I think I am. I have just recently had another baby son, so I've been doing the chief cook and bottle wash around the house, so I would say that I am.
Yes. Possibly you're confusing the issue a little. You work harder than anybody else in the house at the moment, perhaps. That makes you the head of the house.
That is true, that is true. Just at this moment, but I wouldn't say I work hard like that all the time, though. I think my wife does her share.
And who makes the big decisions?
Oh, I think she does.
I see.
She does.
Who do you think is the boss of your house?
Daddy.
And what about you?
Oh, I think it's Mummy's.
Would you tell me, please, who is the boss of your house?
I don't know. There's so many bosses there, I couldn't.
Are there many?
Excuse me.
Tight. Thank you, Betty Carter. Welcome to Act 4, last call here at the Cool Spot. BT, give us a rundown of what the people are saying.
We've had a lot of messages over the program. Thanks, everybody, so much for all your responses. Some of the latest, Glenn says, this has been great fun. Music, dance, poetry, all inspiring messages. Carol says, thanks, such a special birthday party. We've also gotten messages from some folks in Portland's music community. LaRonda Steele, Andy Worley, Charlie Porter, Charlie Brown 3, and Mitzi Zilka, who says, oh, how I miss my community.
All right.
DG, you haven't told us your story yet.
Well, yes, that is true. So I guess no drama is complete without a cautionary tale. Now, I always live by a golden rule. Whatever happens, don't blow your cool. You've got to have nerves of steel and never let folks know how you honestly feel. Now, I've lived my whole life this way. For example, take yesterday. I breezed home happy, bringing her my pay. A note said, "So long, Sappy, I have run away." I threw myself down across our empty bed, and this is what I said. She. But I was cool. So I won for the road at an all-night bar. Wound up so loaded, I totaled my car. The judge threw the book at me when I read the sentence that I said. But I was cool. So I thought, she's the only one that I have to thank. So I found her, grabbed my gun, and fired point blank. The bullet whizzed right past that woman's head and killed my hound dog dead. Oh, 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 oh! No. And as they carried me away, I was overheard to say, "Be cool. Stay cool, keep it cool, play it cool, cool." And that's the truth. It looks like the vortex is closing. It's been our pleasure to host you all at the Cool Spot tonight. Before we lose the signal, we want to thank all of our wonderful guests this evening. The mellifluous Vin Chambry, Oregon's Poet Laureate Anis Mojgani, the dynamic songstress Danielle Barker, aka Danny Danger, the master of movement Kimba Shannon, Diva Supreme Tracy Bell. We want to thank our sponsors, the 1905 Left Door Streaming. Thanks to all those fine purveyors of our raffle prizes, Missionary Chocolates. You finished all that chocolate, did you not, Zeus? Abbey Creek Vineyards, Spella Cafe, and of course, the one and only 1905. We want to wish the happiest returns of the day to the ultra cool Stam Stern and the Corvallis Cavalry. Best to you and your family. And to all, and thank you to Stone Soup. You can find the link to their work on our website, thecoolspot.club. I want to thank our technical support Brain Trust, Dance Whisperer, Jessica Wallenfels, social media by Vespertine Works, and the fiercely hip Ubermensch Kim Gumble, prop maven Karen McGaldy, turbo audio intern Chris Sorensen. The Cool Spot opening credits were by Michael Richardson, the amazing cool photography by Reed Ricker, special piano music by Andrew Oliver, additional music production by Malcolm Sterling. Thanks to my co-host, the cool voice of WJBC, also KMHD, Ben Snacks Turner. My chief partner in crime, the brilliant and talented force of ultimate goodness and light that is Susanna Mars. The DG Trio featuring The Lowrider, Powerglide Time Machine, Eric Gruber, and Spatial Matrix Super Stealth Stick Ninja, Tyson Stubelli. And to all of you out there keeping it cool, you can find the video clips from tonight's show, links to the artists, and more information about where the Cool Spot might next materialize at thecoolspot.club. You can contribute to the links and enter our raffle for the next 24 hours. So in the immortal words of Cara Delevingne, stay cool, hang loose, admit nothing. Good night, everyone.